Have you already identified your chronotype? It is incredible, important information about your individual preferences to sleep as well as for other aspects of your life and performance. Hi, welcome to Jeanette Salvatierra TV. In this new video, I will talk about how you can know your chronotype or circadian biological chronotype, and how this chronotype gives you a lot of information to identify the best moment for almost everything, since to wake up, exercise, request a raise or an interview for a promotion, have a sincere conversation with your children, or a serious discussion with your partner. And yes, being any chronotype, know that your chronotype also points the best moments for sex and intimacy. This information, like everything I do, is intended to help you, inspire you, and empower you to recognize that light, that ability that you already have inside you to create the happy, successful, and purposeful life that you choose to live. Remember that your light is already there. I'm just letting you see it. In other videos of this channel, I have told you about the importance of sleep for personal productivity, what I call conscious productivity. That concept teaches you that you have to manage your personal energy to achieve your goals with excellence and without stress, and that's very important. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to my channel, activate notifications by clicking on the bell, and comment and share with your friends this video. You can also look in this channel for my other videos about sleep hygiene, with recommendations about how to prepare the bedroom, better postures to sleep on, and tips and food to help you fall asleep, and much more. In relation to this human sleeping theme, I love using the analogies of metaphors coming from the animal kingdom, whether using birds like in my previous videos or mammals as in today's. According to Michael Brios, this is a doctor, a medical doctor that lives here in the United States. There are four chronotypes based on 3 criteria that he used to build this model: preferences for waking and sleeping time, energy levels during a typical 24 hours period, and also your personality type. These criteria define 4 chronotypes arranged in a continuous. This means that there are no pure chronotypes. They are just like different traits that you can have in some proportion. And the continuous start with lions, then comes bears, then wolf, and finally dolphins. Lions are morning creatures. They are very focused. They are also conscientious, and they sometimes like to take naps during the day. Bears adjust very well to any time to wake up or sleep. They like to sleep a lot during certain periods of the year, or during certain periods of their lives. And also in terms of personality, bears are very funny, friendly people, and they adjust or adopt and follow habits and processes very easily. Wolves prefer be awakened at night and sleep during the day, and tend to be very creative, love the new and different. Dolphins usually, well, adjust to sleep very well any time of the day, but they are a little bit anxious. They have some troubles to fall asleep, and also have strong personalities and are very, very intelligent. And how you can determine your chronotype? Well, you can do, or you can follow several approaches. The first one, of course, is consulting an expert. You can go to a sleep doctor or some specialists. There are actually clinics or hospitals, entire divisions, departments at hospitals that devote their efforts to learn about sleeping patterns for human beings, and how to recognize it and take advantage of those sleeping patterns. So you can go and consult a medical doctor. You can take a quiz online, and there are so many different choices. I will mention a couple of quizzes I took actually to prepare this video, and I will include the links on the description of this video below. But you can go and look for yourself. There are so many different quizzes, tests, and at the internet, and the two I will mention in the descriptions are based precisely on Dr. Bria's model. And finally, you can also find by yourself your chronotype by following the guidelines that I will mention later in this video. But first, some important information or you have to take into consideration. The first one is that you can be a hybrid. As I mentioned before, there are no clear or pure chronotypes. You can be a hybrid chronotype. Probably one chronotype will be the dominant one, especially if you present around 80% of the characteristics of this chronotype. But you can also have into your let's say habits another percentage of the behaviors of other chronotypes. The second important information is that chronotype doesn't change. Chronotype is something that is in your genes. It's something that you inherit from your parents. It's a genetical condition. But the good news is that through habits, to little changes in your lifestyle, you can, let's say, make your chronotype more flexible and adopt the expected chronotype or the expected behaviors of the chronotype that is suit your lifestyle. For it, another important information is that because of this influence of the habits or the lifestyle, you may experience changes of behaviors or changes of your chronotype during your life. For instance, you can be a lion in childhood, a bear in your adolescent and youth, a wolf in your mature age, or even a dolphin in your mature age. Important thing is to use this info about chronotypes to manage your energy, investing it on the task that requires it, organizing your daily habits to align them to your energy levels, helping you with adjustable habits to adapt to your environment requirements. Like for instance, when your baby is born, you are studying and it's exam season, you are in a key project, you have to travel for work, or you want to align your level of energy with your partners to enjoy intimacy and improve your relationship. Well, how we can determine our chronotype? Look at these 4 strategies to identify your chronotype, and this you can do it by yourself. So be prepared take notes in this part because it's really easy, but it's also really important that you get familiar with these steps. The first strategy to identify your chronotype is to look at the behavior of your parents, especially during their middle ages. Look for the way your parents behave between their 40s and 50s, for instance. If they show a tendency to, I don't know, to sleep a lot during the day and be awake at night, probably they have a wolf chronotype, and probably you will inherit that chronotype. So ask your parents if they are elder and they're still around, or just observe your parents if they are alive, and how depending on how they behave, probably you can also deduce your own chronotype. The second strategy to identify your chronotype is by evaluating your level of energies during the day, and this is very simple. Let's start for identifying a regular day, a relaxed day, or like during a vacation or a stress one, just a regular day, and look at your level of energies in the morning. Assign an evaluation between 1 being low energy to 5 high energy for your level of energy during the mornings, and let's call this number A. Then evaluate again from 1 to 5 your energy levels in the evenings, and let's say this is measurement B. Then subtract B minus A, and that will give you a result. If you obtain a result between -4 to -1, you probably are a wolf. If your result is -1, 0, or 1, probably your chronotype is bear. Lions will obtain results between 1 and 4, and dolphins, well, probably they have a lot of energy and different levels of energy during the days. So this strategy actually is not recommended to determine the dolphin chronotype, but you can also use the following strategy. Measure your temperature with a digital thermometer. Starting around 5 p.m., between 5 p.m. and bedtime, every hour measure your body temperature and take notes about this measurement. And you will observe probably a very subtle decrease on temperature, like a tenth of the degree, and that's why we recommend you use a digital thermometer. And depending on the time that drop of temperature occurs, that will point to your chronotype. For instance, lions, they will see the decrease at around 7 p.m., bears around 9 p.m., wolf around 11 p.m., and dolphins, this is very interesting, instead of getting their body temperature drop, they tend to perceive an increase in body temperature during the evenings. So if you record that your temperature rise, definitely you are a dolphin chronotype. The fourth strategy that you can apply to reinforce or evaluate your chronotype is to ask others how they perceive your level of energy during the day. And this may be important because sometimes we are not very objective in the way we perceive ourselves, so others can give you like a 360 evaluation, 360 perception of your behavior, and therefore you can conclude or reinforce the measurements you obtain from any other strategies strategy 2 or 3, and come out with a, I don't know, with a better idea of your chronotype based also on others' perceptions. Remember that there are no pure chronotypes. 80% of the characteristic of a chronotype in your behavior is enough to determine that that's your dominant chronotype. The truth is socially we are expected to conduct ourselves as bears, lions. This is the, let's say, regular chronotype for somebody that work with public and probably is expected to wake up around or between 6 and 7:30 a.m. Start working around, I don't know, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. Stop working at the end of the afternoon between 5 and 7 p.m. and go to sleep between 9 and 11 p.m. Then sleep 7 to 8 hours continuously, and that's the expected norm for society. But if you don't have that chronotype, or you are rather like a wolf or dolphin, you can adjust some habits to become like a, or to adopt the behavior of a bear lion chronotype. For instance, you can eat a breakfast very loaded in protein shortly after wake up, even if you are not hungry, synchronizing in this way your digestive rhythms with your sleep awake cycle. And in this regard, you will also feel more energetic during the first hours of the day. A simple form of this breakfast is taking, for instance, a shake bought in the store in a single serving container, or you can prepare the shake in the blender the night before and take it very chilled in the morning. You need also to stay away from coffee and other caffeinated drinks from mid-afternoon onwards. Another recommendation is to eat dinner early, so you can around 3 hours for digestion before going to sleep. It will make you easy to fall asleep and also will help align your circadian rhythms with the bear lion chronotype, so you can start moving from the wolf chronotype. Also, you may emphasize vegetables and some carbohydrates as part of your dinner. This is because vegetables and some carbohydrates are very easy to digest and also give you like a calming effect. Also, you must turn off the ring of your cell phone and email alerts, text messages. Everything must go off at least 1 hour before bedtime, since probably your friends, if you're a wolf, are also a wolf chronotype. Probably you should think about or consider to tell them that you are doing this, so they don't feel like you are careless or they feel abandoned by yourself, by your schedule exercise sessions by noon or before dinner, not late at night. Afternoons are for calming down, not to increase your energy levels. Also, choose nightly activities that do not excite you or absorb you uncontrollably, like some TV shows or internet activities, play a video game that is very exciting or violent, something like that. just try to avoid this kind of activities. Also use dimmers for your bedroom's lights, for your living room lights, etc. So your brain get the signal that it's time to go to sleep. Dim your TV screen. This is very important, especially if you have your TV in your bedroom. Dim the TV light at night at a comfortable level, so it is not more brighter than necessary for comfortable viewing. Install the application or some application that reduce the blue light and the monitor of your computer, especially if you tend to look at your computer around bedtime, or even if you work late in the afternoon in your office. Try to or ask permission to install this kind of application in your work computer, so the effect of this blue light is reduced. It has been demonstrated that this blue light just excites your nervous system and make more difficult that you can go to sleep easily at night. The last recommendation is leave your blinds or the blind of your bedroom up during the fall, spring, and winter times to benefit from the natural cycle of dawn during those seasons. Also, you have to be very careful in summer, because the sun maybe rises too early, and it will be detrimental to the normalization of your circadian rhythm. You may be also interested in viewing my videos about how sleep affect your emotions. How sleep also helps you reduce anxiety and other emotional states. Watch out, because in an upcoming video I will tell you about the best hours according to your chronotype for certain activities, as workouts, talks, sex, negotiations, and much more. In conclusion, determine your chronotype, organize your day according to your energy level, and reach your goal while enjoying life. Thank you, blessings, and until the next video.